let's do this. There we go.
This goes out to all the guys who like to play basketball in the rain with no clothes on. But I wish he'd take us far away from here.
Welcome to IDM episode 131. Getting the kinks figured out. Sorry we're a little late, but in order to do a perfect show, you have to perfect some things, and that's what we do here on IDM.
Yeah, if you guys can figure out how to perfect my brain, good luck.
Happy first of the month. Wake up. August 1st. Shouts to my mom. It's my mom's birthday. My mom, I made a bet with Money Mike, sponsor of IDM, during the break, or not the break, during the late, I don't know what to call it, but that if I don't have the soundboard ready by Tuesday, I got to do a shirtless show on camera with no Nana blanket. So it'll be back Tuesday for sure, because I can't let you guys see that. But yeah, welcome. Happy Friday. Thanks for joining us. Shorts, man, what's going on? You all right, dude? Usually I'm the late one.
No, I'm good. Honestly, I was a little taken aback. I was a little taken aback by all the comments and everybody going, "Where is Shorts? Where is Shorts?"
Everyone talking shit.
And I'm like, Othello does this like every other week. What are we talking about here? What is going on? I know it's because they love the show and they love us, so that's cool.
Yeah, sure. I do it more, definitely way more often, but 20 minutes, I don't usually do the 20-minute bit, but it's okay. That's neither here nor there. We're happy to be with you guys.
You go, hey man, I've got to reschedule the show tonight. And I'm like, all right, by how many minutes? And you're like, tomorrow.
Yeah, that's happened. But you know what? That's neither here nor there. We are just here to discuss the latest and greatest with you guys, man. I'm so excited. We got so much stuff to talk about. My week, I'm getting adjusted to this new horrible life that I live now. So all it took was for me to lower my standards a little bit, and life is good again. So I'm happy. I'm in a good mood. Yeah. How about you, dude? How are you feeling? Just off the let's get a pulse check on Shorts. Let's get a Pulse nightclub check on Shorts. How are things going?
Take it easy.
Yeah, sports, no politics. Even though you sent me a very politically charged article before the show starts. Apparently, Muslims are invading the UK, according to Shorts.
That is not true. I mean, it may be true, but I did not send that article.
Okay, all right. No. How's life? How are things?
Dude, I had a great time with you and Angel on Tuesday night after the show.
Yeah.
It was I don't want to put you on blast, but
no, don't say it. Say
what?
That's not how I do it. You know what you're gonna say. I don't want you to say it.
What am I gonna say?
Don't say it, dude. Just say that we had a nice time. Don't put me on blast.
Patreon.com/IDM pod. We'll tell you guys on part 2 of this episode.
dude, I mean, that place was so Angel and I, as we said on the show before. Okay, Brad paints this to say, I don't want to not, give Brad paints this what he wants. But anyways, Angel and I do this bit whenever he's in town in Puerto Rico. We've talked about it on the show before, where we will go to Morton's, and we can't afford entrees there, but we'll have drinks and cheap appetizers. They'll definitely not want us there. You know what I'm saying? It'll be older people, established people, and like we're the riffraff that somehow found our way in.
People with money.
Yeah. And so we'll have like our oath fashions there and shit like that. And then, we'll close out the night at Bar Taco in Reston. And I wanted Shorts to be a part of that this time around. And so I was like, yo, why don't we just do a show? And why don't we, hit up some fancy place in your neck of the woods? And so you suggested Clyde's. I don't think I'd ever been to Clyde's. We went there. Nice place. Not as nice as Morton's or one of these, expensive steakhouses.
Morton's, I'm the man.
Morton's. Because it was bingo night when we walked in. So there was a dude in a freaking like Outcast shirt, like B12. Everyone got B12. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? We can't even fucking talk. Right? And then the bartender, fucking annoying ass, East Side Dave looking dude. He was like, he didn't want us there, clearly, right?
Definitely not. No.
Yeah. And so we were like, where do we go? Can we go anywhere where this guy isn't shouting letters and numbers into our ears? And he was like, I don't know.
Which letters, Oathman?
And so we went outside and we had a nice dinner outside. If you check the IDM Instagram or Twitter, you'll see a candid shot of Angel explaining his Antarctica conspiracy theory to Shorts, which I thoroughly enjoyed. Not the theory. I thoroughly enjoyed him explaining it to you.
I know. You enjoyed him making me look stupid in the picture of me looking like dumb and entranced in his conversation. I get it.
No. Dude, that's not what I think of you, man. I like the picture because it looked like you were suffering a little, not suffering, but just like being talked to instead of talked with. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're just fucking, you know what I mean? You're just like sitting there waiting for him to be done with his.
Well, wait, can we talk about that photo for a second?
Yeah.
So I shared this with my
I'll pull it up.
vagina today. And she goes, what are you laughing at? I go, I don't even know if this is funny to like normal people. I don't think you're a normal person, but I don't think it's funny to normal people. I go, look at the photo. No, not that one. No, the one I texted you today.
Oh, okay. All right, let me pull that up. That's funny, dude. You're a dick. Okay, hang on.
Post dinner. This was like an hour and 45 minutes amount. Wow. It was like,
okay, keep talking. Go ahead.
I have no idea. But I was genuinely like, I had no idea what was going on. Angel was holding up his plate of food towards the camera, and you were holding up a fork with one bite of steak on it towards the camera. And I was like, is this a foreign thing I don't know about? Or what is this? You go, I don't think either of us knew what we were supposed to do with our hands.
Yeah.
There it is.
Hang on. Let me present. Let me present the image for you guys. I don't think it's so weird, dude.
Why is Angel presenting his plate to the camera? It's like, look, Daddy, I have a plate with food on it. I can hold it. And you're like, check out this cool piece of steak.
Yeah. Look at this incredibly expensive, uncooked piece of meat.
What is going on?
Oh man, dude, Corey Rita just fucking burned the shit out of you. He said, "Goddamn, shorts looking like a mashed bell end." Damn, Corey, come on, dude. Yo, I don't know, man. I guess it is kind of a funny bit to hold up our food. Like, you guys, it's not just us; it's also this food we're eating.
You guys ever seen food before? How about this, huh? Check
Yeah.
this
That is a good point. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing to her? Yo, real quick before we continue the show, I got to get to this because these are very important, as you know.
Alert.
I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Our dog, our guy, our friend till the end, Mike Cook, with a $50 gay gram alert. He says late and guest canceled IDM pod. Yeah. As you guys may have heard, Dotson was supposed to be on the show with us. We were supposed to be all in studio together. But he had a family emergency. That sounds like BS, I know, but he explained to me the details and it sounds legit. So I think we'll have him on next week, but yeah. No, but shouts to Money Mike. Yo, Money Mike, I don't know if you saw this, but he sent some extra money for us to pay Angel with our sponsorship check this month. So shouts to anyways. So yeah, that's us being that was so ugly, dude.
I mean, that's the one thing you have a problem with this photo out of everything.
I mean, that's the main thing, obviously.
My smashed bell end face just hawking.
I can't believe how gray your beard is getting.
I know, it's bad.
We did I don't know. I've been thinking about this a long time. I don't really know what to call the dinner. It's kind of like a Joe Rogan dinner. But yeah, it was a nice time, man. But dude, but I have to complain about it. Oh my God. Yeah. Like my legs have been so fucked up from just getting bitten up, and we were wearing flip-flops. Oh shit. We were wearing flip-flops. We were out there, and summer weather, dude. We're fucking having a nice time. I counted them. I have literally on the inside part of my right foot, I have 14 different mosquito bites. I've got the fucking anti-itch cream here, dude.
That did make me laugh too. When I sent you a text today about like the mosquito bites, and I was like, God damn, we're getting chewed up here. And you were like, I have 14 different bites. And I was like thinking about it. I go, he actually took the time to sit around counting how many bites he has individual bites.
I mean, it's just so absurd. You know, because you know what's crazy? They're on the bottom of my foot. So do you know how fucking annoying that is? It's the most annoying shit ever. But anyways, it was a nice time with Angel. I think he goes back home on the 5th, but I think he's gonna come over with his kids and his vagina to my house on Monday. So that'll be cool to see him. But it's always great to hang out with Angel. Dude, honestly, man, I wish Angel could be a part of the show like more regularly. Same. You know, he's such a I realized, dude, I feel like I slept on this when I was younger, and now, like, as I'm almost 40, I realize it's important to have somebody, even if they don't have good work ethic, even if they're not very smart, whatever. It's important to have somebody that like is a good hang and can make the vibes like pretty entertaining and fun. And I feel like that's what I'm not saying he's not smart or he doesn't have work ethic or anything like that. I'm just saying like it's important to have that element, in your friend group or anytime you're hanging out. And I feel like he brings that to the table.
When do you think you realized it? Do you think it was before or after you spent 5 years not talking to him over the
All right. Fuck off, dude.
I mean, dude, it's just like
people are allowed to have, little tips here and there.
Sometimes people tell you things and you're like, They're stupid. I don't agree with them. They're dumb. They have no opinion on this matter. And I'm like, might have a point.
So what?
He's a great hang.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know if you have any like pressing shit you want to talk about, but there's so many topics that I wanted to get to tonight.
First off, did you
ahead.
see? So we were talking about this a little bit on Tuesday, but Sydney Sweeney, obviously, like all the rage, all the topics right now, and I don't know if you saw the press release that American Eagle put out in like the 3 days since Tuesday, but it seems like they're going all the way in. And I kind of commend them for it because I think it's a stupid thing, of course. And I'm happy to see like a corporate entity like stand up to the fucking lynch mob with pitchforks going, you can't say that. I'm happy to finally see it. Like I never thought it would be a fucking jeans company or a teen girls clothing company, but it's great to see. Makes me happy.
Yeah. Is American Eagle teen girls clothing? I didn't know that.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, dude, I feel like can I be straight up with you?
Yeah.
That's the only way I know how to be. So I feel like, all right, the last 5-7 years, it was easy to be pro gay, like all the companies during June making their brand a rainbow flag version and shit, and everyone having a sponsored float during the Pride Parade and shit. You know what I'm saying? I felt like it's easy. Doing that in 2017 is not the same as doing it in 1987. Like, you know what I'm saying? A company is nobody's gonna throw tomatoes at a building or an office for showing support for gay people the past decade versus back in the day. I feel like right now it's the inverse of it happening, where the culture, the tide has changed completely, where people who are woke and whatever you want to call it, they openly get made fun of, which is fine. I'm not complaining about that. That's not the focus of this. But the pro, like, fucking fuck this, like the shit that American Eagle is doing and stuff like that, like it's a lot easier to do now because the tide has changed than it was in 2013 or 2014. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're saying you don't respect it because it's significantly easier now than it would have been like 5 years ago.
That's what I think. I mean, I guess I'm glad that like people are allowed to appreciate hot chicks regardless of what their race is. Like if it's a hot white chick, whatever, I'm glad that that's where we're at. But I don't look at a company as like brave for doing it now versus doing it in the thick of shit when woke was first becoming a thing and all that shit. And do you know what I'm saying? Like it's almost that is what the mainstream is now and the culture is now. I mean, it's not like on TV or Netflix or whatever, but like you look at the most popular podcasts, it's all dudes who are like anti-woke and the fucking Nelk boys, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but there's got to be some balance. That's the problem I've always had with it. Like you can't always have, anytime a company puts out a commercial that is a little bit beyond the pale or against the grain, let's cancel them. Let's throw their fucking coffee makers in the streets. Like it can't be that all the time, 100%. There has to be some balance where people can see, especially kids coming up. I think that's even more important. Kids have to be able to see, like, okay, well, this offended some people, and then the response was almost equally offensive, but there's balance there. It's not just like all one side all the time. Like, you can't ever say anything wrong. That's where we like went astray as society, I think, where it was like, it comes from good intent to go, you cannot say this. Well, why? Well, because it offends this group, this group, this group. But, you know, also there's room there. There should be room there, rather, for people to be able to make jokes and take a poke at society and go, yeah, but it's kind of funny too, because it's against the grain.
Yeah, for sure. Dude, I'm an equal. I've said this before. I feel like my greatest plight in life is being like promoting equal opportunity zings and shtick. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I want everybody to be able to be made fun of. And
this is something that's gotten lost, I think, in like the last, let's just say 10 years, is that people think that there's quote unquote anti-woke people going after the woke brigade for the simple fact that they're trying to be the opposite and they're trying to make woke people feel bad.
yeah,
And I don't think that's true. Like, there are some people like that, just like there's some people that, you know, pledge jihad when they walk onto an airplane.
whoa, relax, dude. Jesus
Well,
Christ.
I'm just
man.
saying
No,
there's
some politics. Whoa.
NSNP. There's some people for everything, is what I'm saying.
Dude, we should get NSMP tattoos.
I'm down.
I would do that.
That'll be my first. But
yeah,
it made me
yeah.
laugh today because I saw a guy on Twitter. And I don't want to. I'm not taking an opinion on what was said before I commented or anything like that. But here's what was said.
Oh shit. Well, you fuck me, I fuck you, brother.
Some
Brother,
guy
bastard.
posts a picture of what's her name? What's the name of the girl that we're talking about? Sabrina Carpenter.
Sydney Sweeney.
Sydney Sweeney. And then there's like some other chick in like an Arby's commercial that I guess
Sophie Cunningham.
Sophie Cunningham, hell yeah. And then some random ass white dude, right?
Yeah, the Dunkin' Donuts commercial.
Dude, you were way too online to be able to knock down all three of those one by one.
You're welcome for providing some
thank you.
context for your
Thank you,
random
of course.
references.
Thank you, of course.
You got it. That's what I'm here for.
But hang on. Fuck. I just lost it. All right, here we go. So this guy says the woke era is over. These are the latest ad campaigns for Arby's, Dunkin', and American Eagle. And then some guy replies and says, woke is dying, but never underestimate its ability to resurge unexpectedly. Stay vigilant. And I just responded to the guy and I said, don't you mean stay woke?
Oh.
Because
Shit.
that's how the word started back in like 2015, 2016. And it's been bastardized so many times and co-opted so many times that people are like, oh, that woke bullshit. But it literally started as just kind of like, hey guys, heed my warning. Please, pay attention out there. These people are slick. And that's the same thing that this guy on the other side is literally saying right now. And it's like, how do you guys not see this? We're all the same fucking people, but we believe in different things. We have different ideals. We're exactly the fucking same. And we point at each other going, I hate you. But really, you hate yourself.
You think that's what it is?
Definitely.
Yeah.
100%. Yep.
Yeah, you might be right. Yeah, it's very interesting. Did you see that American Eagle put it? And I feel like the show is turning into the Sydney Sweeney hour. We will not, we're not going to spend the whole show talking about Sydney Sweeney. But did you see American Eagle put out their response to like everyone being pissed off about it?
No.
All right. They said, and I quote, Sydney Sweeney has great genes. Quote, end quote. Is and always was about genes. Her genes, her story. We'll continue to celebrate how everyone wears their AE genes with confidence, their way. Great genes look good on everyone. Interesting.
Now we got our guy Spider Clamp saying that's a fake statement.
Oh, is it? Fuck. God damn it, dude. But all right, well, anyways. Did you see the thing I tagged you in about someone breaking down why Sydney Sweeney is such a big deal these days?
Um
You can just say no. It's okay.
No, I did. Trying to find it. Okay. Yeah, I got it.
Oh my god, dude. It's all right. It says hot take. Sydney Sweeney is the blonde of our generation because of her face. Her face is anti-Instagram, a trend-setting departure from the current standard of beauty that is lip filler, Ozempic, button nose jobs, and excessive Botox. Her face seems clear of plastic surgery. No longer do women have to have lip filler and nose jobs to feel pretty. The Kylie Jenner, Kim Kardashian, Hailey Bieber Botox filler look is finally going out of fashion. Over the next few years, less women will have lip fillers and nose jobs, and the Insta face will finally go out of style.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
Insta face. That's the first time I heard Insta face.
Me
That's,
too.
That's pretty
It's
spot
kind of
on.
It's kind of annoying how they say it like it's a thing.
I mean, I kind of like it though. I mean, the just Tuesday we were talking about how every girl, every hot chick kind of looks the same.
Yeah, but you know how like duck face was definitely a thing in like 2008?
But that was the way we were like posing for a picture.
Yeah, but they're saying Instaface, like Instaface is a known entity. That's annoying. That's irritating. Stop acting like you know more than me.
What if I Google Instaface and there's like a ton of shit about it?
All
What
right.
if there's a chance that she does know more than you?
Then, I guess like 9 times out of the other 10, I'm stupid.
I mean, okay, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm honestly not trying to be a dick here. But when I Googled Instaface, a lot of things came up. Okay. So the top thing I see is Instagram face beauty standard. This refers to a beauty ideal popularized on Instagram, characterized by features like cat-like eyes, long lashes, long asses.
Long ass. You ever see a long ass? Oh, dude. A good pancake ass? Oh,
Dude,
God.
nothing like a fucking long ass crack. A small nose, high cheekbones, full lips, and a blank expression. I mean, dude, if that doesn't explain, or that doesn't like, that is the epitome of like what the Kardashians look like, right?
Yeah.
Often achieved through filters and makeup. Dude, I'm look, I'm not trying to be a poser here. I know I'm almost 40 and I'm not trying to co-opt fucking, Gen Z lingo, but I'm kind of down with calling what has been, deemed as beautiful the past decade, calling it Instaface.
Yeah.
It's true. I do look at Sydney Sweeney, and she does look nothing like the Kardashians, or it is most of the Kardashians actually. I feel like Kourtney, the oldest one, the only one that dates white guys, she doesn't act like that. But yeah, like this girl's face is definitely different. She's like, I'm kind of ugly and I'm owning it, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
All right. But also, on the flip side, it is kind of dumb that we're staring at this picture holding your leg up in the air with the baggiest jeans of all time going, yeah, she's really hot.
You think we're being fucking brainwashed to
Zoom
believe
back
it?
out. Zoom back out. Zoom back out.
I mean, I do get kind of a boner seeing her do that. A little bit.
And today's presentation is sponsored by the letter A.
Are you so you don't get sliced a little bit?
I mean, yeah, I would
Obviously.
definitely fuck her. Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
I'd fuck her and let her tell me that I could. Never mind.
No, come on, dude. Come on. All right. Patreon.com/IDM pod. Yo, by the way, I've been meaning to ask you, not that we have to get into your sex life, but I kind of want to get into your sex life. Have you guys
It's the gayest thing you've ever said.
pause. Have you guys how many times have you guys, sealed the deal since planting the seed, if you know what I mean?
Oh, 0.
Oh, all right. I was just checking. It's so funny to go from like every single week, like almost like you're forced to at gunpoint to just all right. I'll see you next lifetime.
Maybe we can have a long, dragged out conversation about it if you
Okay.
want. But
All
no,
right.
I mean,
All
that's
right.
the answer.
Right. I was just wondering. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it was literally like hell every single day that I woke up. Dude,
That's
Dude.
so funny, dude.
thank God it's finally over.
I know, dude. I mean,
And every time she talks about, do you want 1 or 2 or 3? I'm like, 3? What do you mean 3?
wait, 3? Is she out of her fucking mind?
Why not just say 7? 3?
How about can we somehow do less than 1?
You're not gonna do this 2 more times?
That's so fucking funny, dude. Oh my god. I'll be honest with you. I have been I feel like
3.
I feel like I have to, not that I have to, not that I'm forced to, okay? But I feel like if I don't do it, honestly, it's not even that I feel like it. This is the truth. If I don't do it, then questions start coming up about like, do you even find me attractive anymore? Like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I like
And you're like, no, I do not.
yeah.
It's been at least 8 years since I have.
So I have and also I don't know what happened, but like I don't know if it's I've gotten too lazy to do it, but I just don't really get sliced to beat off anymore. So maybe it's because like I don't have any time to myself anymore at all. So because of that, like it's been pretty healthy, pretty regular. I know it's disgusting to hear. I'm sorry.
Bulls.
Pools. Yeah. But
Guys,
oh,
mark
shit,
that
dude.
34-43. Oathman talks about having healthy beat off sessions.
No, I'm saying I can't beat off. That's why the sex life is yeah.
Do you ever look at it, look at the color, and go, not bad?
Wait, the color of what?
You're like, must have been taking my vitamins this month.
Oh god, dude, Jesus Christ. Yo, all right. So I meant to tell you, dude, it's International Beer Day. Did you know that?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, I saw it on the show sheet.
Oh, where's your shit? Cheers, Bubba. Yo, all right. So I saw this video from John Taffer. Let me know what you think about it, because I saw this and I was like, dude, you're a fucking idiot, John Taffer. How have you convinced the world that you know what to do with bars? Tell me what you think about this shit. All right. And his voice is so annoying. I know his show is entertaining, but all right, here we go.
For International Beer Day, I want to show you guys
What happens when you pour a beer incorrectly? You see, rookies who pour a beer pour it really slowly because they're scared it's going to foam up. So they pour it really slow in the glass and they serve the beer that way. But a bartender who's in a hurry, who really knows the proper way of pouring.
That was every beer I poured at Uno's Pizzeria.
I know, dude. That's every beer I poured at fucking Elliott Barn Grill, except for Guinness.
I would
build up a little bit.
I would turn the glass like 45 degrees, turn the bottle about the same amount, and I go, look at it slowly roll into the glass. I'm an artist.
I know. It's like, dude, you're welcome for not giving you a ton of foam with your fucking beer. You know? All right, but watch what he does. Watch what he does.
Pouring a beer, will pour that beer much. They serve the beer that way. But a bartender who's in a hurry, who really knows the proper way of pouring a beer, will pour that beer much faster and fill the glass that way. Which is better? You see?
I mean, that's half foam. But watch.
Which is better? I don't know, John. I'd say the one with less foam.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, watch what he does though.
That's that way. Which is better? You see, when you pour a glass incorrectly, this is what happens in the stomach. This beer was poured so easily, the gas is still in the beer. In your stomach, this is what happens. But when the beer is poured correctly and the gases are allowed to dissipate, look at what happens. Which beer would you drink? The one that bloats you or the one that doesn't? Pour your beers right.
Shut the fuck up, John Taffer.
John, I'd probably drink the beer without the paper you just stuck in it.
Dude, I saw this and I was like, so you're saying that a flat beer is better because it doesn't bloat you? Stop being a fucking loser and just give me the beer with the bubbles in it, you fucking nerd.
And then he gives you that emoticon face.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Shut the fuck up, John Taffer.
It looks like it's like work for his eyebrows to like furrow.
Yeah, he's like, I've never smiled before, but I'm going to give it a shot.
Yeah. We're going to shut this anger down.
Shut it down. Yeah, dude. I saw this and I was like, dude, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, John Taffer.
You're going to make people sick with that face. Make it angry.
Bro, if a dude poured a beer like that into a cup, I'd be like, this dude's a fucking asshole. What is he doing? You know?
Yeah.
I saw it and I was like, I can't believe this dude. Honestly, I see this and I'm like, he's just trying to fucking have like a unique take on things, you know?
He's trying to stay like social media relevant. He's like, I need to come out with something spicy.
Yeah. Something that's going to take the internet by storm.
Something zesty even. Oh, no, I think Carl Anthony Towns has that covered.
Yeah.
He's like the modern day Andy Rooney.
Yeah.
He's like, when I look at my cupboard, I wonder what I have in there. And I got some old peanut butter and some napkins and a plastic bag. And I've got some tampons. I don't know what I'm doing back there. And we're all watching going, Andy, what the fuck are you talking about?
That is a very millennial white person reference you just made. But I respect it. I like white people. Okay. So fuck, God damn it. All right. So that's John Taffer. Oh, okay. So I got another fat lie from Fat Joe that I wanted to run by you. I wanted to talk about the DoorDash shit that I tagged you in.
Mm-hmm.
I got an update from my mom. I know you got some shit going on with your your family life. Maybe we should save it for the Patreon, or what do you think?
Yes.
Okay. Did you see the Happy Gilmore 2 movie?
Yeah, I saw it like 4 or 5 days ago. I still don't know what to think about it. I don't want to overreact because I saw everybody go like the next day going, that's the worst movie I've ever seen.
For real?
Yeah, and then I saw the other people going, that's better than the first one. I don't really know where my opinion fits in, but maybe this makes me a dullard, but I enjoyed watching the movie. I didn't hate it by any means. It was, and this is kind of like the trap that I fell into, I think, with Many Saints of Newark. I was so excited to finally see the Sopranos movie that came out literally a decade and a half after James Gandolfini died.
Yeah.
Because that dumb fuck David Simon or whatever his name is, like, waited that long to make the movie. Sometimes you get kind of swept up in the fan service of the movies, the little nods to the first one. And there was a lot of that in Happy Gilmore too.
Yeah, I mean, they played old clips in the movie.
But it's nostalgic, so it can be blinding. You can say that you really enjoyed something, that it was great, even though it wasn't necessarily great. It was just good, but it made a lot of winks to things that you like.
Yeah. No, dude, I loved it. I thought it was gonna suck, man. I thought it was gonna be the shittiest thing ever. But it was great. I think that the two critiques I have are, and it's not even that big of a critique. It's just like this kind of irked me a little bit while I was watching the constant cameos in the movie, where it's like one scene, oh shit, that's Kelsey Plum. What's she doing with that? Working at that mini golf as a cashier at that mini golf.
Oh, that's who that hot Australian chick was. I almost said whole
nah, that was
chick.
You talking about the girl who was like, "You're gonna if you leave, you're gonna be fired," and he was like, "Shut up, you hot ass, you English hillbilly."
Yeah, the one Lavelle Crawford was like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No. Kelsey Plum is a brunette. She's not a. But anyways, yeah, no, I enjoyed it. The constant. Okay, like for instance, and spoiler alert, guys. I mean, this movie's been out for an entire 5 days. So if you haven't seen it, that's on you. But do you know the part where the Live Golf people, the team, they came out and they're like, "Oh shit, here we got 8 Ball and blah blah blah. We got Screech." Do you know that the black dude? Do you know who that was?
No,
that was Reggie Bush.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, and then
never guessed that.
I know, like every single character in the movie was like, "Oh shit, that's blah blah blah," and so you it almost takes you out of it. You're like, "Oh wait, hang on a sec, that's that person." Oh okay, well that's cool that they know. Like Eminem being Jackass, that guy's son.
Yeah,
I mean that was a cool scene or whatever, but that's just an example of it happening. But so that didn't piss me off. I mean, it took me out of it a little bit, but in hindsight, I thought about it afterwards. I was like, does that piss me off or does that not piss me off? And really, I think it's just their way of getting people who have no connection to the first movie, getting them interested in it, which I mean, whatever, that's fine. They got to do what they do.
Is that true though? Because is Eminem popular to 15-year-olds watching the movie now?
No. But Eric Andre is, and Kelsey Plum, and Bah Booney, and Travis Kelce, and
I didn't realize that was Bahad Bahani until
Bah Booney. Yeah,
I looked up the credits.
He was funny too. I would have been pissed off if he was not funny. He was funny in it.
Yeah. It's unfortunate that he hates.
What?
Nothing. Go ahead.
But the other thing that really annoyed me about it, and this goes for all the movies that he's in. I'm talking about, what's the one where he makes a bomb? What is it? The Christopher Nolan one.
Are you talking about Adam Sandler?
No, this motherfucker, this dude. I never want to see this Benny Safdie dude in any movie ever again. He is so ugly. It is distracting, dude. I mean, how can this dude be allowed on film?
I was trying to place that guy's face the entire movie.
I can't. Anytime I see him, I'm like, "You're so ugly. You're taking me out of the movie, dude."
I've definitely seen him in something.
Oh, he was in the Nathan Fielder show.
Yep, that's what it was.
Yeah.
The one about the balloons and shit like that. Yeah.
He's in Oppenheimer. He's in another movie, I forget. But yeah, every time I see him, I'm like, dude, stop looking back at me. I can't take your face, dude. Am I alone in thinking this? Like,
well, I think it makes him a natural good bad guy, right? I mean,
dude, he is so ugly, dude. Like, look how ugly he is.
Richmond John says the dude has terrible breath. Yeah, he looks like it, right?
Yeah, that was okay. This is him in fucking Sloppenheimer, dude. How do you let this guy on film, dude?
I watched Oppenheimer like 5 times. I have no idea who that guy is. Not recognizable whatsoever.
You know, he's like him and his brother, the Safdie brothers. They're the dude. They write movies and produce them or some shit. But he after being successful, he's like, well, why don't I get like in front of the camera this time? And every time I see him, I'm like, dude, if you did not write Uncut Gems and this other shit, you would be barred from Hollywood forever because your face is so disgusting, dude.
Dude, can we just admit it? We fucked up so bad.
Look at this shit. Look at his face.
If this guy can be famous, we fucked up so bad.
I know. Well, so I forget where I read this. Someone said if you see anyone in Hollywood or anyone in music that looks like you, that means you could do it.
We fucked up so bad. That is the most homely looking motherfucker I've seen in years on TV.
I mean, he's a fucking 2.5, but good for him, man. He made it happen. He made it work. So I'm glad. Okay, good. I'm glad you liked it.
But I will say, and look, I know they're trying to appeal to about 5 generations with this movie, but the ending was so distracting. Like with the that live golf style, as you said,
yeah,
new form of golf. It was just so hard to keep track of.
Yeah, where he's like, you mean during the tournament, where he's like, all right, this is the last shot. And
I feel like they did it on purpose because that Gen Z generation tries to, or they're accustomed to seeing very fast-paced, quick cuts type of like film. So they were trying to appeal to them in that way at the end.
That's interesting. That's a good point.
But it was just so distracting to watch. I was like, what the fuck? Like I turned away for 30 seconds. What happened?
Yeah. It was a lot. It was a bit too much.
It was a good movie. I mean, it was fine. Yeah. I mean, this is like the great question. How do you recapture the lightning in the bottle? Like Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison are 2 of the greatest comedies of all time at this point. I would safely say. It's been 30 years. We've had, that's a generation and a half, I think, numerically to judge the merits of the movies. Everybody loves both movies. I've literally never met anybody that dislikes either one.
Well, they're trying to have a unique take if they say that shit. Because those movies were, people forget, dude. Back in the 90s and the early 2000s, we didn't have memes and fucking Instagram funny reels to send to our friends and shit. We had funny movie quotes and shit from TV shows, and that was it.
Yeah.
And those Adam Sandler quotes got recycled, like, over and over
the time. I mean, you could literally get in a girl's pants just from being able to make Adam Sandler references.
Yeah. Did you see Guy Fieri on in Happy Gilmore too?
Yeah.
Made me think about Guy's Burger. Dude, I I worry that I'm never gonna have Guy's Burger Joint again. Do you know what Guy's Burger Joint is?
Is that a legitimate worry or just like a pretend for the
No,
show?
I legitimately worry about it, dude. I like when I would go on those carnival. Oh my god, dude, those carnival cruises when I went on them were heaven.
All right.
Because, I mean, dude, you've seen what's happened to them. No disrespect, no sports, no politics. But you've seen what's happened to them. They had the poop cruise shit happen, and then they had to lower their prices. And now all of a sudden, it's Howard Homecoming every single time they fucking, they're sitting on the dock of the bay. No disrespect, Kevin Smith and Enoch and Reggie. I'm not talking. I know you guys, but anyways, dude, oh my god, dude, I'm getting teary eyed thinking about it. When I would go on these trips, first of all, I told you guys about this before. I would get the drink package where you get 15 drinks a day that you use it or you lose it. So every day I'd be like, all right, I guess I gotta have 15 oath fashions. You know what I'm saying? And then
That's on Tuesday night.
Wait, what?
That was on Tuesday night.
And then I would go to the comedy club. They would have comedians. It's interesting. These comedians that are on cruises, it'll be like two people, one opener, one whatever feature act, and then like halfway through the cruise, they will switch boats. So when one boat is docked at another, and another boat is docked on in Barbados or whatever, they switch boats. So you don't have to see the same act the entire week. So I would go to that. And then, dude, Guy's Burger Joint, Guy Fieri's Burger Joint was this place that you would go to on Carnival Cruise. And let me just pull this shit up, Jamie, for you guys. Oh my god, dude! The burger. I'm telling you, the burgers are free, right? Because you're on a cruise and it's all inclusive. And here, let me. This menu doesn't look amazing. All right, hang on a sec. Oh my god, dude. I'm gonna fucking cry just looking at this shit. All right, here we go. All right, here's exactly what it would look like. You see a menu like this, and you get the plain Jane, obvious what that is.
The white burger.
Yeah. Straight up, that's lettuce, tomato, onions, pickles, and a liberal slathering of our donkey sauce. That's for fucking rookies. Nobody gets that. Our straight up burger.
Sports and politics, guys.
But here's where these are the premium packages here. The Chilius Maximus. This is for the purist. Straight up, no lettuce, tomato, onions, pickles, whatever.
Well done. That's the black burger.
Rojo ring. That's like the onion ring. The donkey whatever sauce, and topped off, which it's like a chili burger basically, and then their pig patty. Oh my god, dog! Don't even get me started on pig patty. Our straight up burger, and believe it or not, a patty made out of crispy bacon, dog. So you get anyways. So I would eat that shit like 3 times a day. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm just like, I'm never gonna have that shit again, dude. Because I'm never going to go on. First of all, Jessica is like forbid me from ever talking about going on Carnival Cruise again.
Can I do the same thing?
Where's Brian Busties, dude? He knows what I'm talking about, man. Anyways, man, I gotta go on a vacation, dude. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I'm going to Cancun in October.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. My daughter, she watches all these shows on YouTube, and she's like, all these fucking rich ass YouTube kids, they have their own island. She's like, Dada, when can we go on a plane and get our own island? I'm like, well, we can go to Cancun if you want. So, we're going to go.
We can go to the island of North America.
Yeah, right. So we're going to, It'll be fun. But anyways,
It will be fun. Cancun's great because it's like a 3-hour plane ride and you're there. And as long as you make it safely, usually to your resort, you're good to go.
oh fuck, dude, I meant to tell you. Luke, so did I tell you Luke is going to Vegas and he wants me to go, or the idea?
Yeah.
Me. So we had a call this past week and he's like, so what do you think about just going with me? I was like, I'm butt sized. And he's like, all right, I'll pay for your flight and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, silly. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh my God, Jessica's going to kill me. So I haven't brought it up to Jessica yet. And I need you to talk me through it. Like, help me figure out the plan of attack to let her, get her to let me go.
You want me to help you come up with a plan publicly on YouTube?
No. We're gonna go on the straight Patreon. We'll talk about it on the Patreon. Yeah.
Hey Jess, everything.
Shut up, dude. Shut up. You're on my side.
Is a lie.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I mean, Cancun's awesome. I don't know. I mean, like, it's just good to get out of the country sometimes. Like, dude, I never told you this. I've been trying to bring this up for like 3 years. I forgot all about this. So yes, blah blah blah. I didn't go to Othello's wedding because I was too poor.
No, is that what happened? You want to tell the story in full detail?
I do not. So I went to Punta Cana in, I don't know, 2018, 19, somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm.
Sponsored by the vagina.
Yeah.
And it's so funny how, like, this has happened in Europe too. Like, there's so many places that cater to American tourism that it, like, kind of, until you like witness it yourself firsthand, you don't realize how, pardon the exceptionalism, how influential America is on the rest of the world.
Okay.
But this is just Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, a little fucking like stone's throw away from US. And we were down there and it was I want to say it was the week before Thanksgiving weekend. But it's so funny to see how they try to.
What do you mean they? What do you mean you people?
The Dominicans.
Yeah. I know.
How different countries try to like cater to the US's like wants and needs.
Yeah, and gluttony. Yeah.
Comes out like all fucked up. So like we were down there, get to the hotel, beautiful resort. And there was this like electrical like billboard more or less once you get inside, just running different advertisements. Enjoy your stay.
Yeah, you're underwater right now.
All right, how about now?
Okay, good job.
So there's this little electric advertisement billboard thing inside the hotel, and it says like enjoying your stay in La Dominica Republica. Why don't you come join us on this November 25th? That was their way of saying, come spend Thanksgiving with us.
That's so funny. You guys weren't there for Thanksgiving, were you?
No, it was the week before.
Oh, okay. That's so funny. Damn. What were they doing for it?
I believe they were baking a bird of some sort.
Shit, really?
Sure what kind.
Wow. Yeah.
It was I will say, they had their ducks in a row for that November 25th.
Right. That's interesting. Damn. I mean, I feel like that would be an awesome time to have a shitty Thanksgiving dinner in La Dominica Republica.
Dude, me too. I was such a sucker. I saw it and I was like, should we come back in a week?
Yeah. Richmond John says they serve parrot instead of turkey. Yeah, I bet. They're like, es lo mismo. Es un, un pájaro. Uh, all right. We got to do, God damn, dude, there's so much to get to. Let's do the big time P1 shout outs real quick. Of course, our dogs, our P1s, always got to give them a shout out.
It's time for our big time P1 shout outs.
Alex Davis, Brendan Cooney, Brendan Smith.
Wait, time out. Start over again. You're underwater again.
Shout outs to Alex, AJ McCown, Alex Davis, Brendan Cooney, Brendan Smith, Brent Wenzel, Brian Altman. Shout outs to Brian Busties, Carlos N, Chris Eller, Danny Loudermilk. Shout outs to David Slat of Slat Homes in Boston, Massachusetts. Shout outs to Don DeMarco, Ernesto Ladon, Craven Moorhead, Iron Mike Sleep, James M, Jen Montana, Everyday I'm Hustling. Shout outs to JP Flame, Kevin Leahy, Kevin Smith, Korean John, Chris Stein, Lance Parker, Matt Brodricks, Matt Starcheck, and Matt Starcheck. Shout outs to Othello BT, the human soundboard. Shout outs to Peter Rosenkrantz. Oh, redact that. Shout outs to Peter Rosecrans, Phil J, Reggie, Ron Mexico, Instagram.com/Brad Paints This, Sean Kibler, Steven Snowman, Theo H, William, and Lubomir. Again, that's our $8 tier. You guys can subscribe for $5, $8, or $12. We appreciate you guys supporting IDM at any level. Subscribe to the Patreon today at patreon.com/IDMpod for as little as $5, and we appreciate you guys for supporting our dream. Love y'all.
And just like that, we got to hop right into
in northern Virginia, where the sun always shines.
Next time you guys are in the market for a plumber, give our guy Mike Cook a call. Mike Cook has owned and operated his small business all over northern Virginia over the past 20 plus years. Mike is a third generation plumber. I mean, that's pretty much back to Abraham Lincoln right there.
Yeah, it's a pretty big deal.
That's a long time. This guy knows his pipes. And if you want him to know your pipes, give Mike Cook a call at 703-501-1926. And I'm telling you, Mike Cook, before he even shows up at your house, when you give him a call, you hit his digits, you watch this video tonight, you go, you know what? I do need a plumber. 703-501-1926. I've written it down. Say, hey, Mike, by the way, I heard about you on IDM. Oh, booyah. Just got another 10% off your final total. Mike Cook has owned and operated his small plumbing business all over Northern Virginia for the past 20 plus years. He knows his shit. And I'm telling you, he's licensed and insured. It's such a big deal. Mike Cook single-handedly saved Bob the Builder's business just for being an honest, licensed, and insured plumber.
Really?
He sure did. I'll tell you that story sometime. So next time you need a plumber, give Mike Cook a call. Don't think twice. Just give him a call at 703-501-1926. Yeah, sure. He may get your number and then text you and call you a pussy right before you're about to do a 2-hour show. Totally fine.
Don't forget, he paid on hell for this past month. So that's pretty nice.
Yeah. 703-501-1926. If you support Mike Cook, you're supporting IDM. So thank you guys for that. We'll see you on the Patreon at patreon.com/IDMpod. Love y'all.
Dial 703-501-1926. Let him know. Mention IDM. Get 10% off your fee. He's a plumber.